Welcome back to GH Always channel. Today we will learn about the issues surrounding the many twists and turns in the lives of the Quatermains and other familiar faces from Port Charles. There's a lot of drama unfolding, and we're going to break down each significant detail, offering you a deep dive into their current dilemmas. Let's start with a crucial development involving Anna, the Port Charles Police Commissioner. She had promised Laura that she would track down Valentine and Charlotte, who had been separated after Lulu's hospitalization. At the time, Lulu was on the brink of receiving a liver transplant, and everyone was hopeful that she'd pull through. Well, now that Lulu is awake and back in Port Charles, there's still one major problem. Anna has come up empty-handed. Her efforts to locate Valentine and Charlotte have proven futile, and Anna is feeling the heavy burden of her unfulfilled promise. How will she face Laura and Lulu when she has nothing to show for her efforts? The guilt is clearly eating away at Anna, and she may have to admit that her search has led to nothing. This sense of failure will undoubtedly weigh heavily on her as she attempts to comfort Laura and Lulu in their time of need. Next, we focus on Laura herself. The mayor of Port Charles has already been through so much, from her daughter's mysterious coma to the chaos surrounding Cyrus. After Lulu woke up and escaped from Turning Woods, Laura's instincts kicked into high gear. She immediately figured out that Lulu had likely made it back to Port Charles, and she was right. However, it's not all happy reunions. Lucky had informed her about the disturbing role Cyrus played during Lulu's coma, and Laura wasted no time in confronting him. Her protective instincts kicked in, leading her to deliver a strong message to Cyrus: stay away from her family. And to back it up, she took the necessary legal steps to ensure that he couldn't get near them, including a restraining order. Despite this, there is still a great deal that Laura hasn't shared with Lulu. What bad news does she have to deliver? Could it be more about Cyrus's involvement in Lulu's near-death experience, or is there something even darker lingering beneath the surface? Moving forward, we find ourselves turning to Curtis, who is facing some tough decisions in his professional life. His so-called friend, Drew, has apparently made the decision to betray him by removing him from his position at Aurora Media, opting instead to promote Michael. It's clear that Drew's loyalty has shifted, and to solidify this betrayal, Michael used a secret recording to expose Drew's dishonesty toward Curtis. Now, Curtis is aligning with Michael in an effort to exact some form of payback. However, Curtis isn't without his doubts. Despite this apparent alliance, he turns to Jordan for advice. Why? It's clear that Curtis feels conflicted about this entire situation, and Jordan's perspective might help him see things more clearly. What does Jordan advise? How does Curtis balance the need for revenge with the complexities of his personal life? This relationship between Curtis and Jordan could play a pivotal role in how Curtis chooses to move forward. Now, let's take a closer look at Brooke Lynn, who is finding herself increasingly uneasy. But what exactly is causing her discomfort? Is it purely physical, or is it something deeper? The fact that so many unpredictable and volatile personalities are living under the Quatermain roof could certainly be a factor. With all the tension, betrayal, and family drama swirling around, Brooke Lynn's unease could be related to the overwhelming energy in the house. But there's another possibility. What if Brooke Lynn is feeling physically off? Is there a reason why she feels queasy or unsettled, something that could be linked to a bigger personal issue? Could she be pregnant? As the days go by, Brooke Lynn may need to take a pregnancy test to confirm what's really going on. The suspense around her situation could lead to even more tension in the coming days. Finally, we come back to Rick and his complicated relationship with Ava. Rick is someone who tends to walk a fine line between honesty and manipulation. His admission to Ava could have serious implications. Will Rick confess that he never truly believed he could win her case? Was his initial confidence nothing more than a bold act of bravado designed to keep her spirits high? Or is there something more personal he intends to reveal? Could Rick's confession be of a more romantic nature? If that's the case, Ava would likely be open to hearing him out, but where does that leave the professional relationship between them? This admission, whatever form it takes, will undoubtedly shape their interactions in the future. This intricate web of relationships, secrets, and choices is setting the stage for even more drama in Port Charles. From Rick's personal confessions to Curtis's professional dilemmas, the stakes are getting higher, and everyone seems to be teetering on the edge of major life-altering decisions.